Hey Nerfherders, I'm Addy Thomas.
I'm Ben Milton.
I'm J. Mike Folsom.
I'm Corey Putnam.
And I'm Case Aiken.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of the Scruffy Nerfherders, a Star Wars D20 story. We'll continue with our adventure because we had quite a, pretty epic finish to our last episode, so we're going to get to it as soon as possible. But just want to remind you, you can check out all of our podcasts on our website, certainpov.com. Again, certainpov.com. Let's introduce the characters in this D20 adventure. I, Addy Thomas, and Phosho, the Force Adept, who is right now dealing with some temptations from the dark side. And
I'll say.
Yeah. I mean, I've pretty much given into the dark side at this point, but let's see how far I'm willing to go with this.
We know how far you're willing to go.
Yeah.
Ask Slippery Jim.
Whoa.
On that note.
Speaking of getting into the dark side. I am playing a human fringer by the name of Phallus Vaj Killer, and I'm kind of like a human survivalist and sort of the tech special. No, you're not tech.
No, you're not a tech specialist.
Calm
that down,
You're
sir.
like Duck Dynasty.
I repair a lot of stuff. I repair more than you do.
Dang.
First of all,
you
repair a droid yet?
You're using too many big words.
Hey, he's repaired a ship.
Yeah.
This is more important.
He repaired an engine for an entire episode.
Yes, for an entire episode, he was working on an engine.
Technically he was working on it. We don't know if he actually repaired it or not.
He actually took a nap in an empty office. Contractors, am I right?
He was actually fired, but due to a payroll glitch, we just kept paying him, and just no one told him.
I hired him weeks ago. He just keeps showing up.
I'm going to burn this off the table. This is my stibbler.
And then we've got J. Mike.
Hey, I'm J. Mike. I am a Zabrak tech specialist named Stembolt Newer. I fixed a droid, and I learned that I have special abilities now. So this
You make it sound like it's superpowers. Let's calm down. Like,
close enough. Okay.
You're like an electrician right now.
Yeah. It's like
Very
your special
qualified.
abilities are like splicing, soldering.
And then we've got Corey over here.
I am Hoof Long Dong, a gun soldier. Barely made it through basic, barely making it through this episode, and yeah.
And then to continue to set us down this path, whether it's dark or light or somewhere in between, we have got our Dungeon Master, Case.
Well, in role-playing games, as in life, it's really just shades of gray, wouldn't you say?
How many shades would you say?
Like 50.
Somewhere
okay.
between 1 and 20. And on that note, could I have everyone roll a d20 for me?
Hell, that was well.
Caution, wet floor.
That's
My
pro.
goodness.
17.
I got a 13.
I got a 5.
I got an 8.
Sounds like 17.
Yeah.
Addy gets the recap bonus, which is good since it was very focused on you.
Yeah, I know. It kind of makes sense that I'm doing the recap because right now we have rescued the princess, but we are trying. We've been fighting the Revenant, a monster who was Griff, one of the Rangers, his former master, resurrected into sort of a Frankenstein's monster, who was pretty tough to fight. And while we were engaged in this fight, I was tempted by Klebold, my dark side master, to kill one of my companions that we've adventured that we've been going on these adventures with, and we had some flashbacks, some key moments where we've connected with each other. But I decided not to follow through with what Klebold wanted. I decided to hold my own on that point at least.
Yeah.
Still give in.
Do you
to
care
the dark
to sort
side.
of recount what you learned in each of those flashbacks?
Well, I learned that J. Mike has an air of mystery to hide a lot of nothing right now. Hopefully there's something there.
Well,
He's like a riddle wrapped in an enigma, wrapped in nothing.
And then apparently I flash back to my first moments with Phalius Vash Killer, as there was a lot of slow-mo. It felt like a shampoo ad.
I was walking on the beach and saw Focus.
Yep.
No.
It was the golden hour.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. The lighting was just perfect and everything. But it was sort of an awkward start to
an awkward relationship.
Yeah, a very awkward relationship, and one where nobody's really been in the same place at any point in this relationship. So, I think it's just fated to never really happen. But we saw the the awkward beginnings to that. And then we also saw my good buddy Hoof and I, how we were kind of screwed over by Admiral or Commander Codswallow.
Alliterative.
Yeah, that's right, Commander. Yeah, Commander Codswallow. When we were evacuating Dantooine, we were abandoned by him while we were during the evacuation. We just barely survived and got out of there and got to Yavin. But we all saw these various moments where I didn't want to turn on any of my friends, but I did turn on one of the Rangers that has been helping us, and I did choose Griff to be killed by the Revenant, and that's where we left off.
Know this for sure, that there is no advancement without consequences, that there is no proceeding without giving something up, that you have made your decision, but you have still betrayed many of your core tenets, that you are ready to move on, but not fully able to give of yourself. But see the power of the dark side, and understand why you must give in to it. And with that, the Revenant deactivates its shield, and the body of Griff falls to the floor. This twisted, gnarled corpse, given shape, now cut open at multiple points, smashed at spots, and burned from blaster fire, still stands there, and its shields are ignited, and it stands off against you all. Finn, still screaming no, fires off 2 shots at it, but it deflects them with its shield.
Of course.
Phalius, you've been working on the speeder.
So hard.
Can I get another repair check from you?
Yes, you may. 16. Hold on. I gotta see what my modifier is. 17, 15 is 31.
Damn! Behold the power of the dark side.
Oh, yes.
You do.
Drink went through his nose, for those of you listening. Oh, it hurts. And I think it went into his eyes, too.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That is how you take down a man with a word.
All this time I thought words couldn't hurt.
God! Oh! Okay. I can't see.
Drugs are bad, okay?
I'm gonna be in the engine room.
Well, that's good, because the very large engine of the speeder hums to life at your repair efforts. Finn,
Oh my God!
filled with anger, it's like, go! All of you, go! Take the lady, go! And he
I forgot she was with us.
When did she attack?
She didn't do nothing. Leave the lady. She didn't do nothing.
you came to rescue her.
Well, she let
Princess
Griff
Leia
die.
already shot at people.
Princess Leia was more progressive. These people are from a different time.
Continue.
Ma'am. May I help you into the speeder, ma'am?
Ladies first.
Why, thank you. Finally, someone understands
Oh.
That's right.
civility, don't you know?
Nope.
I know.
I used to know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You've got quite the tongue there.
No.
Oh, focus. We gotta get out of here.
Oh, it's still
I'd like to make those eyes roll.
I've heard the legend of a race called Gungans, and the saying goes, once you go Gungan, you never stop tungin'.
That's exactly what they say.
Dusaday.
Wasn't that the name of your second single?
Yeah.
No.
What you know, Gungan, you
Nothing
never
but
stop
tongue.
tonguing. Nothing but tongue album.
Yes, it's very true.
Hold my ears, but you follow you.
Hold my ears. Grab me a towel.
So what do you guys do? Like, so Finn is attacking this creature, and Phallius has gotten the machine up and running.
Felix has got the machine up and running, so we're loading the machine with people and unpeople.
How long before that droid gets there?
Right out the quarter of the way there.
It's only 5 inches.
It's halfway. It's halfway to the Revenant. But if you guys are all rushing towards the speeder, you're gonna have to run past some of these droids. So, who is running towards the speeder? Phallius is already there. We've already established that part.
Felix is there.
Yeah, why would you run at this point?
I'm trying to get out of here. I don't want to stay. I was the one who yelled run first.
Phallius' battle cry: "Run!"
Flee, you fools!
Now, to be fair, you did decide to do a suicide mission against a Imperial guard.
Yeah.
No, you've earned some credibility. It's fine.
Yeah.
I know when to hold.
Yeah. Freaky Frankenstein thing.
That's where I draw the line. Once he knocked me on my ass, I was like, well, these rolls aren't going to work. Let's get the hell out of here.
That hurt a little bit. I want to shoot at Frankenstein's feet.
Okay, so you're going to keep
What?
fighting him.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot his feet.
You're going to shoot his feet.
I'm hoping that if I blow a leg off, he's not still going to like walk backwards.
Well, he's got like 3 more,
spider.
doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got
Well,
like
he's a
6 feet. Right?
human.
He's a human Frankenstein.
Like, his body is gnarled and weird shaped.
I thought he had multiple
But
legs.
wasn't
No.
he like crawling on all fours?
At one point, he was on all fours. He was knocked down, and he was
legs.
Exorcist style, like
Exorcist
arched
style.
back,
That's why I
like
said-
walking around on
I
all
thought he
fours.
had extra legs.
No, he's still human because he's Griff's master.
The power of Christ compels you. I need an old priest and a young priest.
Or the power of Obi-Wan.
All right, Hoof. Hoof, give me
on a large staircase.
A long staircase.
Hoof, give me some rolls.
Giving you some rolls.
See them Tootsie Roll.
Oh, what? 1919. Wait, it's 8 plus 8, right? Or plus 9? Can't remember.
Plus 9.
1919.
Okay, both of those hit.
Boom, boom! Tell me his feet come off.
Yeah, you kneecap him, and both legs, just like everything below the knee, just explodes off of him. And the Revenant falls down onto his stumps, and for the briefest moment, it looks like he is shocked,
Oh. Shocker.
like taking in the injury and the change in his mobility. Everyone else, who else is running?
Well,
Or-
so I'm still near him.
Yes.
I just want to take like one more, like take a swing, like just swing my staff at him. So 2.
Sure, you have an advantage because of his incapacitated
The
state.
ground. Leave your staff in him in the ground, and let's get out of here.
But it's not a spear.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. 26.
Okay. Yeah, you smack the crap out of him.
7.
So you bop him, and then you
Man over here.
spin around and you
Bop him
bop
again.
again. Yes.
Yep. Smack.
Bop it. Twist
Pop
it.
it.
Twist it. Pull it. Bop it.
And the force of your blow
This
like
episode brought to you by Bop It.
pushes him down onto his stomach, or like knocks him down onto his stomach. It's still sort of kind of trying to right itself, but you've knocked it down onto the ground and it's prone. And clearly, because its legs have been shot off, it's not going to be following you as fast anyway. Stembolt, what are you doing?
Can I take a shot at it? See if I can blow an arm off.
It's not a pinata, guys. What the hell?
Wait, there's not gonna be candy?
You may
I
try.
was told there would be candy.
There's no candy in here.
Please decide that.
Sure.
Oh, fancy.
Okay.
Don't use all your abilities today.
Somebody's using the second page.
Okay.
I'm so proud of you. Please don't screw this up for us.
Wait.
I hope you get killed. I hope you screw it. I hope you roll ones and it eats you.
Shut up.
You're gonna get eaten.
A 13 and an 8.
Both of those miss.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Suck. Please tell me it eats him, Case.
I'm way
He's
across the
far
room.
away. You
The droid is now a third of the way there.
Yeah. I'm just like buying time for the droid.
Destroy. Destroy.
All right.
Don't get their
The
venom.
Lady Lien gets into the speeder with Phalius.
What's up, babe?
So you're here to rescue me?
Yep, that's what I do.
I see. Well, thank you very much. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Don't you know?
Yep, I know. Buckle in. Nice and tight.
Buckle?
Yeah, seatbelt. Do we not have seatbelts in these things?
You mean these belts that come out? Oh, seat belt. Okay,
All
I see.
right. Well, you're awesome. All right, come on. Let's.
I am awesome.
Hey, is she in?
Yes.
Is she in like safely enough? Okay. Do I have room to ram this speeder into the Revenant?
You would have to.
You'd have to be.
You'd have to drive through several people, but also the droids. And the droids, despite the fact that they're moving very slowly, seem to be like very heavy metal, and you think they might damage the speeder if you ram them.
All right. Well, so much for that idea. That was going to be pretty bitchin'. I might do it anyway.
You might, but you'd want to pick up some speed before you tried to like.
Like zoom around the room, do
Yeah.
a couple laps, and then dash it.
Yeah, actually, if you want to do that, you may.
Yep.
All right, give me a pilot check.
Oh, balls. Oh, I think this might work out. Right. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, 19.
All right, you fire up the speeder and you start to circle around. So as you're coming around, people are starting to rush. Meanwhile, the droids that were active, except for the good one that Stembolt reprogrammed, start to gather in on everyone else, including the corpse of Griff.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Phosho, these words just echo in your mind. See the power of the dark side. As these droids pick up the corpse of Griff, and one sort of like produces a mechanism from its torso that staples shut the gaping wound in his chest, and the sort of energy kind of takes over his body, and he sort of like jerks back and jerks a little bit and sort of stands upright, but also has this sort of like weird puppety posture to him.
You did this to us.
No.
And he jerkily turns aside, and you guys all hear Finn fucking screaming at this shit. But the rest of you guys, please give me dexterity. Give me reflex saves.
Reflex.
Reflex.
Ooh.
Not Phalius though.
24.
23.
Whoa.
18.
Noob.
All of you guys escape the clutches of these robots as they try to grab at you,
Oh, thank God.
and you're all able to get away. The Revenant, the original one, is crawling his way towards Stembolt. He's like lifted himself up, and it's just on his arms, and he's dragging, and it's like his legs, the stumps are kind of like kicking the ground, but it's like kind of this like weird swimming kind of motion that he's making with them. It's like
I can't feel my legs. Bubba, they ain't there.
Lieutenant Dan, you got space legs.
staying in no matter what. I will fight you if you try to cut it.
That for sure stays in.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
Finn, just taken aback by the sight of what has happened to his master, both dead and now his memory being sullied there, just is in complete shock. And he's gone from this sort of like aggressive attack posture to this defensive, and he's like starts backing away like towards where the speeder was, but the speeder's now taken off and is circling around, putting him sort of in the line of where Stembolt is, and to a lesser extent where Hoof is, although Foe is still up close to the two Revenants, for lack of a better description.
Whose turn is it?
Well, Foe, you're up.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna use, let's just say a force jump to kind of get out of the way.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also want to yell. Does anybody have explosives on them to seal our
Let me check.
seal our exit?
Do I have a fire extinguisher?
Yes, you do. Oh no, because he used it.
No, we got one. We got one though. We got one.
Oh yeah, they found one.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a really old one.
Okay, cool. So you have like an ancient one, an ancient fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Thousands.
Is it
years
as big as
old.
one of these
Space water.
droids?
Space water.
Oh, great.
Watch it have like
The
3
first
drops of
episode.
water.
Yeah, if Hoof wants to try to make a demolitions roll to sort of prep something, he's welcome to.
Yeah, and I'm thinking of just a force jump to get to these
Are
guys.
you not noticing me spinning around the room?
Well, one, it'll definitely clear out of your way, but also to join those guys since they're all clustered together.
Okay.
Because right now, Hoof, Stembolt, and Finn are all together.
Yes.
And
Surrounded
and
by
of course
robots,
the
right?
princess and Vash Killer over here are in the speeder.
You boys like Mexico?
Drink.
Yep.
There it is.
All right, Hoof, give me a demolitions roll.
Demolitions. Well, so technically I rolled while you were talking. Does that count as my roll?
Sure.
Or
What is your roll?
Maybe I should roll again because I don't think it's a good roll.
You got +7 on your demo.
17.
Yeah. All right, you're able to ready what you think will be a functional explosion
Oh, jeez.
Here we
with
go.
that fire extinguisher.
I got a functional
Now
explosion,
You're
yo!
not at the exit, so you're not ready to use it yet, but you've got it ready.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Fallius Vag Killer,
Yep.
you are circling around, but you are ready to do anything with that momentum. What do you wish to do?
Is there a hole in like where that I can drive the speeder through and hit the original, like just like ram the original Revenant and just like demolish it?
You mean
Demolish the
avoiding the
robots.
robots by the hole?
Huh?
You mean like a hole in the crowd? Yes.
Yeah. Is there?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You can do it's sort of like a power slide. So give me a pilot check.
Okay. Also got another 19.
Fallius Vag Killer, you successfully drift the speeder through the crowd at sort of like this this sliding angle.
You know this ain't no 10-second race.
Drink.
All right with the Toretto.
It's just all movies now. Appropriate nerd reference? Sure, fuck it. Moving on.
Seems appropriate.
They made a lot of movies.
All right. So you have successfully steered through the crowd.
Whoa.
Can I just
Did you hit
give
it?
me a like a melee attack roll? But the weapon you're using is the speeder itself. Okay.
18 plus 4 is 22.
Yeah, you fucking slam into these two, both of them, with the speeder. What? Now that you've hit them, you can either propel them or ride with them into some direction. Or you could stop and try to shoot them off you, like a cue ball going into a
Yeah, I'm
billiards
gonna try.
ball.
Well,
or-
if I'm sliding into, like, I guess I'm whipping around into them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and like whip them around into so I would knock them into like the closest wall, so
Okay.
I would not only do the damage of hitting them with the speeder, but then hopefully finish them off with
Sure.
the blow with the wall.
Okay, so you do so.
Yeah.
You slam into them and like you like break, for lack of a better term, and it as you hit them. So you knock them with full force, but you stop your motion. So they take all the momentum, and they fly into a wall. And the ground shakes more so than it should for the impact that occurs just there.
Tag, motherfuckers.
And Phosho, you hear a voice go, "Now make this escape look good, Phosho."
Yeah, I've done all the work. So go ahead, your turn.
Oh, all the work. Yes.
I didn't kill anybody.
Finn is
go to the dark side.
Finn's running towards the speeder. What do you guys do?
I'm running towards the speeder.
I'm running towards the speeder too.
Okay.
Everybody in.
All right, you guys get on the speeder. There is a small opening that you think if you fired off some shots at would go from being like little pinholes of light to being big enough that you could drive the speeder through. So can I get some attack rolls from people, please? Probably the two that were firing blasters recently.
Probably not me, right?
Correct, because you're piloting.
That's right.
And Phosho was trying to beat shit with a stick.
26 and 16.
At 19 and 20.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Some big rollers.
Give me some damage rolls, please.
Come on, Wales.
For all of them.
Times 2. Circumference of a circle.
Shut up.
It's like beautiful mind watching J Mike try to calculate this.
I'm already done. I got 9 and 11.
9-11, and you got 9. Okay. All right. Your shots like slam into the wall, and the area where like it was clearly some rust and like erosion had like corroded like small pinholes of light coming in, now has turned into a full-on like just gap in the side of the ship. And Phalius, you think you can pilot it through?
Okay.
Give me a pilot check, please.
Hold on to your butts.
13.
All right, you successfully pull through the hole. There's a little bit of scraping on the side as you go through, but it's fine. The damage is cosmetic, and you find yourself in this sort of arid wasteland with the greens of the more habitable space before you.
Quick question: how does Stembolt react to leaving behind the droid he's so lovingly converted?
A single tear comes down my face. Like behind. No.
Wilson! I was kind of hoping you would have named it. Wilson, I'm sorry!
Above you, you hear the piercing noise of as the Warnocks take flight from the ship that you're fleeing from. These massive bat-like creatures, the size of people, large enough for people to ride, are flying out in pursuit of you all. And this begins a skill challenge. We're going to keep the same initiative order as you guys are trying to escape. Stembolt, they are upon you. What can you do to try to get away from these things as you are making your way through these Badlands?
Try handle animal.
Force friendship, guys.
No.
Swim, J Mike, swim.
Diplomacy. No.
Diplomacy. You seem like a nice bird. It's a nice bird doing like in a wasteland like this.
Can I fire off some shots to keep them off?
Sure.
What about your
We'll call it a
precision?
spot check if you want to
Spot
like
check. Okay.
fire shots at them, identifying like the weak spots on them.
12?
Unfortunately, your shots miss, and they are closing in on you guys.
You suck.
Phosho, you're up next.
Do I need to do a spot check if I want to look for some sort of object that I can use move object to throw at?
No, there's plenty of like large bits of debris, and in fact, Hoof still has his demolitions that he prepared before.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Let's go for one of those charges.
Sure.
There are 2 Warnocks we're dealing with.
No, there's a flock.
Oh, all right. Do we know exactly how many? Or?
You'd have to do a spot check to
I'm
count.
gonna go for the middle one.
Okay.
And move object with one of the charges.
Sure.
Oh dear God!
You killed us all, haven't you?
Episode 1 all over again.
Tune in next week when we re-roll new
Oh,
characters.
thank God I have a little. This helps a little bit. My modifier is +7. We have a 9, guys.
Well, we lived.
And you're trying to use the demolitions.
Yeah.
So you try to reach out to the force, and
The Force said no.
Not today.
and fling the demolitions. And as you sort of seize them with your will, it falters, but seems to continue on. Like, and you find your hands like following it, more almost locked behind it as opposed to guiding it. And it flies off and explodes in the sort of middle cluster of it all. And there is a very loud, very deafening explosion that goes off. It seems that this is some sort of really weird fire extinguisher that killed fires by causing gaps in the atmosphere. So the Minox that were right there lose any sort of support from the atmosphere to fly, and a small group of them like plummet to the ground.
All right.
All right. Do we have more of these fire extinguishers, guys?
Hoof, you're up.
So there's still half a flock.
There's still a partial flock coming after you guys.
Okay. And we're in an open field still.
You're in Badlands, so it's
Try
craggy
faster.
mountains.
Let's try faster.
Try faster, please try. Objects in mirror appear bigger than they seem.
Yes, quite. No one likes desperation, guys.
Please try faster. Can I use maybe computer use to try to rig this thing to go faster?
Dude, I rolled a 32. Like, I think I got the engine working pretty well.
Apparently everyone's doubting your ability right now.
It's more of a steering thing than a speed thing.
A steering thing?
You're using computer use to like buff up its like proximity sensors to sort of figure out what the best path is.
Exactly. Because my computer use is good. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use computer use to see if there's something that I can do. Yeah, I'm going to pray to Almighty Dungeon Master. This works out. Come on, plot armor. 19.
God damn it.
Yes, you get the navigational computers up and running, and so instead of just driving blind, now there's actually sort of a like a radar system that's picking up like here's like what the shape of the terrain around you is, so that you're not at risk at like turning into like a dead end or anything like that. So Phalius, not only was that useful for you just sort of generally, it also gives you advantage on any piloting checks you're going to be doing.
Nice. Thank you.
All right,
Yes.
Phalius, you're up.
All right, I'm up. I'm going to pilot. Also, wait to safety.
Yep.
Because you got a few maneuvers.
Okay. How about
That's the way.
an 8?
Total
Yeah.
with advantage.
Oh. Advantage. Oh, I'm sorry. With an advantage, it is 18.
Yeah. So the engine rumbles, and it's a really old engine. It is very loud and with a ton of reverb. It is as you fly through this canyon.
American steel.
What are these Americans you guys keep talking about?
They're on the outer rim.
You don't want to know.
You successfully continue flying through, or rather speeding through Badlands, and you think that you're actually starting to lose the Warnocks when very clearly ahead of you, along the cliff faces, you see the mole wolves popping out from the terrain. The Lady Lien is, oh no, it's more of those creatures.
What are you gonna do about it?
I thought you liked her.
And Stembolt, you're up.
Jeez. I'll do a gather information check then.
Okay, so this is in terms of like looking over all of these guys and trying to figure out like the best path for Phalius to go through.
It's also called
25.
backseat driver skill.
Right.
All right, so you backseat drive Phalius really well. Give me an example of what you're doing when you're like. So there's a swarm of naked, hairless wolves that dig through the earth and don't exactly have jaws per se, that are before you, and you are riding backseat with this man, and he is trying to steer his best, but you just know a better route than what he's doing.
That way. To the left.
That's to the right, dummy. Which way are we going? That's your right hand, you dumbass.
Left
Over
lane.
there.
Holy crap. You idiots.
Phosho, you're up next.
You're kidding me with that, right? I can't believe you did that. That's hilarious. I wish people could have seen that. That's so funny.
Which part?
Where he's pointing right, yelling, "Go left!
Yeah.
Go left!"
That was a special moment. You should probably stick to the second page of your skills.
First of all, sir.
I am kind of feel like I should continue with this whole like let's help Ben thing and use Force Inspire, but I'm probably gonna do something else. The Warnocks are not close anymore.
No, they've fallen back.
Okay, so we're good on that front.
Maybe you can get the Warnocks to eat.
Well, that's actually what I was kind of thinking, using an effect mind. But if they're-
You could probably get them to at least swoop, or I would allow that basically. Like,
okay. Oh, good. Yeah, perfect. All right. Yeah, effect mind on the Warnocks. Oh yeah, 26. We're good.
oh yeah. So these creatures like swoop in, like you thought you had lost them, but instead they like kind of like have flanked around you. But instead of going for you, they latch on to these naked mole wolves. And just start sucking out their very nerves, like the very electrical impulses surging through their neurons. Pretty dope, man.
Yeah.
Pretty dope.
That sounds painful.
Oh yeah. I mean, like it's almost a
planet Earth.
It's like a mercy killing to end someone.
Never watch Planet Earth the same. I swear to God.
It's basically a mercy killing to kill someone who's been attached to one of these great giant Warnock creatures.
Well, now I feel bad for the
kid.
Well, no. For the,
Well, you don't feel bad for the kid, yet you're the one who calls me out.
But with that, you've actually cleared the last major threat that was coming after you all.
good job, Addy.
And it's relatively smooth sailing. We'll call it sailing from here as you fly towards the Greenlands. The Lady Lien sort of steps away from the sort of the piloting area and like eyes Phosho.
Then I stick my head in front of her and just block him from her view.
Oh well. Hello, you tall, gangly thing.
Remember when you go gun?
Yes,
the
that's.
rest of it. You'll always want tongue.
Close. Warmer.
Gold. No, we off.
Yes, I'll want to be reminded of that later. Yes.
Oh.
Call me
and she like kind of looks past Hoof to like look at Phosho and sort of like eyes to like talk with him privately.
Thought we were friends.
We are.
We are.
We will speak soon. But your friend rescued me. I just wish to speak with him a little bit and thank him more directly.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
This is like just basically an open platform. It's like the top of like a double-decker bus kind of thing. Like there's no far place to go. So your allies, they can be trusted to follow the master's plan.
Yeah, I think they'll be of great use as we help the people rise.
Good. And you're with us, right?
Of course.
Good. It's a shame that my cousin had to fall to further our goals, but omelets and eggs, right? I'm sorry, is that the right metaphor? I only my servants cook, so I only have sort of a cursory knowledge.
It's the right. I
was not expecting that.
Oh, good. The master must trust you a lot. He gave you the sword.
It's well-placed trust.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. He spoke highly of you as he told of your arrival. Unfortunately, my gifts with the Force never been cultivated that much, but I can feel the training that you've undergone. There's a focus. I've never met anyone quite like that. Even the strongest among us have never had a truly great teacher.
Princess, where do you see yourself fitting into this whole picture of Master Klebold's plan?
Currently, my people are divided.
Well, do you see yourself as just a pawn of Klebold, or do you look to accomplish greater things?
I am no pawn. I see myself becoming queen.
Ew.
Hope she's queen first.
Very well. So right now your ambitions are just set on this planet?
No. The Master's made it very clear that my people's destiny is the stars. And when together we unite my people, we will go out there into worlds beyond. And we will bring them under my house's banner, with me as the matriarch. Serving the master, of course. And you as my vizier.
Very well.
Good. I'm glad that we understand. Now, remember that I am the Lady Lien. A fascination to all houses. Every year, men would try to woo me, to earn my affection, and I have remained, I'm going to use air quotes here, chaste, all this time in order to position myself so much better.
Giggity.
If you try to betray me, you will find that there are powers outside the Force that can move the hearts of men, or at least something that they think with.
Very well. See, we have an understanding.
Good. Because I'm sure that even young Finn over there is not immune to my wiles.
Wait, aren't they cousins?
Wait.
No, Griff was her cousin.
Yeah.
Oh, for some reason I thought Finn was related to Griff.
No, Finn is just his apprentice. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. Now, we'll be approaching House Fardor soon, and we must make sure that we all have a united front here. So speak to your people. And she sort of like does like a little like half wave to you to like go talk to your people. So, Stembolt is up front with Phalius, kind of like checking out the engine, making sure everything's good. Hoof is a little bit closer to you if you want to go talk to him.
Yeah, she's all yours, buddy.
All right. Hey,
Oh, hi.
do you have any gun in you?
I don't, but I'd be interested in finding out about getting some in there.
Oh no.
Boom. I like where this is going.
I don't.
I was pretending we didn't hear that.
Dexterity roll.
Are we there yet?
More like dexterity.
You know, it's true.
Plus 69.
I must thank you for giving me a moment to speak with my rescuer in private. But now that I have a chance to speak to the person who rescued us all, could I have a few words with you?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Give me
Yes,
a
7.
will save, but don't tell me it yet, okay?
Okay. All right. Just so you know, my safe word is keep going.
Here's what's messed up about that. I think he's serious. I think that actually is a safe word.
All right, Foe, you have the opportunity to walk up. There's Finn, and then there's Stembolt and Phalius.
0.
Foe, you can walk up to Finn, Stembolt, or Phalius.
Choose wisely.
You have chosen Polly.
I'm gonna go to Stembolt.
All right, so you walk up to Stembolt. He's kind of checking out the engine, kind of amazed that this hunk of junk is actually working.
It's because I'm a badass repair specialist.
I wouldn't go that far. I think it was kind of a luck.
No such thing as luck. I've been around this galaxy. And I've seen a lot of things, kid.
Yeah, if you say so.
Trick, motherfuckers!
You hear that banter. It's a better drink if you keep a straight face when you say it.
I couldn't. I couldn't do it. I've had too many drinks already.
So,
hey,
Foe,
Foe.
you yes, thank you.
Oh right. Yeah, that's right. So how are the repairs coming along there, Stembolt?
Oh, they're going pretty good. I'm just talking to Phalius over here about his work on the engines.
Can you just if the time is right, are you able to get into, let's say, like maybe alter records of some sort?
I'm pretty sure I could, but why?
I'm a little concerned about the princess. We'll have to wait to see some of the things that we face, but I may need your help.
All right. Well, you knew where to find me.
Thank you.
About these engines.
I just like slammed my microphone, but I was like really like oh! Okay, you can talk to Finn or to Phalius.
No, I definitely don't want to talk to Phalius.
Okay.
I'm not going to distract the driver. Doesn't he have? He has a sign that says "Don't talk to the driver while driving."
Okay,
Also
so
call his face.
the craft propels forward. You've gotten clear of this of the Badlands that you were in, and are now speeding through this low forest. Very clearly, the grassy fields of House Fardor are right ahead of you. As you guys begin to clear the forest, there is in the distance a dust cloud. Everyone, give me spot checks, please.
Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about.
16.
What is my spot?
-2.
22.
19.
-1.
Minus 1.
Okay, anyone who got higher than a 10
I was close.
can very clearly see in the distance that there are a number of humans riding tauntauns with bows and arrows. And Phalius, you broke 10?
Yeah, I had 22.
Give me a give me a reflex save.
Mm-hmm. 8.
And as they come into focus, an arrow hits you squarely in the chest, and you fall out of the driver's seat. And the ship slams down safely. It's a rough sort of landing, but it comes down and it skids and hits slams into the ground. But everyone's fine.
Except for me, I got an arrow in my
Phalius is
chest.
lying down on the ground with an arrow in his chest, and these mounted soldiers riding tauntauns circle around. And clearly the leader, the most ornately dressed, rides up to you with a spear in his hand, and he shouts, "Surrender! Surrender in the name of House Fardor!" And we'll end session.
Well, we'll find out. I'm just thinking about the story now. I'm just trying to figure out what the next plans and the moves for Foe is. But we'll find out what's going to happen. I guess we'll find out what happens to Phalius next time. But we'll see what Stembolt's up to. We'll see if our Gungan gets his tongue in, and
It's going down. Because he's going down. Heyo.
I mean, I guess you got to use the gifts the galaxy gave you. But
That's right.
yeah. So we'll find out what continues to happen with our Scruffy Nerfherders next time on the Scruffy Nerfherders Star Wars D20 story. But don't forget, you can check out past episodes. You can check out other podcasts, all part of Certain Point of View, on our website, certainpov.com. And until next time, stay scruffy, my Nerfherders.
CPOV. CertainPOV.com.